Hey guys, Tina here with Next Step Streaming. Today I wanted to talk to you about mods, which are short for moderators in your channel. So many people come to me and they're like, when should I have a mod? And what should I look for? Even viewers themselves, they don't really know what they should be bringing to the table, and a lot of times they just are asking to be a mod because they want to, be buddy-buddy with the streamer, or they actually legitimately want to help out, but sometimes it's not really the right kind of way of helping out. So I want to go over some things that you as a streamer should be looking at viewers to become potential mods. Right away off the bat, you want somebody who is going to be active in your channel. That's the first thing. Are they consistent with coming to your channel? They don't have to be there from start to finish, but are they there in large chunks, especially when troll activity is kind of heavy, which would be later in the night? So are these people active? Do they continue to come back? Are they interactive in your channel? Are they talking to you? Are they building a friendship with you? Are they actually interested in getting to know you? Or are they just kind of there for the entertainment? Once you have somebody that is pretty active with just attending your channel, you want to find somebody that does want to support you, through all aspects. So say you're swapping different games. Are they following you while you're swapping a different game? Some people, I meet great people when I start out a game. And unfortunately, they're only really active in my chat when I'm playing that game. And then I'll play a different game and, they just kind of go off into lurk mode and they have no interest in being around because they have no interest in the game, and that's fine. And then I'll go back to the game and they're active again. That's not really a great mod sort of personality trait that you want right now. You want somebody who's there for you and not the game. So we want them pretty active. We want them there for you. And then on another hand is you want them to be mature. And I don't mean with age, I mean mentally mature. I want them to understand that they are taking on a responsibility. This is your possible career. A mod can make or break a channel. They can sabotage you by banning everyone. They can sabotage you by going behind your back and doing things that you don't want them to do. They can undermine you by, doing things in your channel or saying stuff in your channel that is really like not your style. Mods are a representation of you. So there is that kind of pressure that, you don't want to just mod somebody that is just going to all willy-nilly be waving their sword around. You want somebody who's going to be humble about it, but still mature enough that also they need to step up when they need to step up. Mods do get a lot of harassment because they are the people that are banning people. They're the people that are reinforcing commands. They're reinforcing rules. They're the right-hand men and women of that channel. So a lot of trolls, if they're not targeting the streamer, they're whispering the moderator that bans them, they're going to harass the moderator. So you want somebody who's also going to be capable of handling that onslaught. And finally, another thing that people really tend to not kind of see, and this is why when a viewer asks right away, oh, I want to be a mod. This is why I kind of almost discount them, unfortunately, is you don't want somebody overly aggressive or over eagerly in the way that they are going to I'm trying to think of the word, kind of take over your channel or kind of like run you over or bowl you over. A lot of times, I guess what I'm trying to say is people will mod someone and that moderator will you give them an inch, they take a mile. All of a sudden, they're owning the channel. They're telling the streamer what to do. They are being a little aggressive with dropping commands or telling chat what to do. They should always be following the lead of the streamer. The streamer should still be the leader. If the leader says, listen, I just want you to drop commands, don't ban anyone, the moderator should be like, okay, you have your reasons, that's fine. You're the leader. They shouldn't question you. They should be there to support you because, this is your channel. This is your world. And sometimes some moderators, they get a little possessive over the channel. They get a little aggressive with, well, I'm a moderator, so my opinion means more and you should listen to me, So there's that thing you kind of want to look out for is the people in chat who are really aggressive, doing commands when they're not a moderator yet, or really aggressive, I want to be a mod, or I want to help you, or even telling you already what you should be doing. Those are red flags, because what they're going to do is they're used to being in a position, they're used to being a leader without even realizing it. And if you're going to bring in a leader and you're not a strong enough leader to be like, hey, I appreciate your excitement, your ideas, but like, this is my channel. Let's talk it out in private. And then the decisions I make, I need you to respect that and kind of let me do my thing. And a lot of times people they'll respect that. They'll be like, oh, okay, like, this person has a clear view. I respect that. Like, people enjoy having a strong leader. Especially when it comes to streaming, because you're going to have a lot of trolls. You're going to have a lot of issues where there's a lot of uncertainty. And that's the thing is, once you get these mods too, you want to have very clear guidelines for these mods. You don't want to just mod somebody and not tell them what they need to do very clearly. I have like a 4-page document that when I mod someone, I'm like, please, can you read through this? It goes over what I kind of expect from you, and, and the kind of support you can get from me. It's a team effort. It's almost hiring somebody for a job, With that being said, with it being a job, you have to keep in mind that you're not paying these people unless you are. But you're usually not paying these people, and these people are doing it out of the love of their own heart. You should never come to expect or rely on your mods. You should be able to, even when you have like 100,000 viewers in your channel, if worse comes to worse, you should be able to still know how to make commands. There are so many streamers, myself included when I started, that didn't even know how to make commands. They just have their mods do it, and that's great. But then you have a day where you don't have any mods online, or you stress your mods out so much that they all quit. You know what I mean? And then you're kind of dead in the water. So you never wanted to rely fully on them. They should be adding something to it. They're not completely, the building blocks of your channel. That should always rely on the streamer. Be understanding. If they need to take a break, if they are burnt out, if they are tired, if they're being overworked, be understanding. Like, do not go and expect them to do all this stuff without giving them some love back. And another thing too is, as you grow as a streamer, take more mods on. A lot of times is I take mods, I now have mods that are in different shifts, pretty much. I know I have certain viewers that log on in the beginning, certain mods that log in the middle, certain that are at the end. I know these 2 mods go to school, so they're busy this time of year. I know these 2 mods, their work gets super busy this time of the year. You want to literally be a business owner, and you have these employees that can kind of, they don't feel bad if they miss because there's somebody else, and they don't feel bad kind of taking off for work because somebody else is then picking up the slack, because a good mod just really, really wants to help. They really do, and they start to feel really guilty when they can't. And sometimes streamers, like I said, because they rely on them, even if they're like, oh, it's okay, but you're like, oh, fine, I guess it's okay. Like, I don't know how I'm gonna do my commands, and I'm really stressed out myself just doing the stream, and how do you, like, you inadvertently are kind of like stressing that mod out again, because you're putting that responsibility on them, and that's not fair, because this is your channel. This is your career, this is your money, this is money going in your pocket, this is your job. They are doing you a favor, they are doing you a service. So that's just some things you really, really want to keep a look for. You want people who are the same mindset, the same goals, the same kind of vibe, like, if you are not really, if your channel is like super family friendly, no cursing, you don't want somebody coming in that's, dropping the F-bomb right and left, because your moderators lead by example. Chat is going to follow. With that being said, yes, you want moderators that are in the same kind of mindset you are. You also don't want to be, you don't want your moderators to kind of, like, you don't want your moderators to troll you. You don't want your moderators to backtalk to you. You don't want your moderators to ever come off that you guys are not one unified front. Because any sort of weakness like that, viewers pick up on that, and then viewers will either exploit that or they'll just follow suit. They're like, oh, well, I guess like all of her moderators kind of are just super casual with her, and They really, really troll her, so I feel really comfortable doing that. And that's the thing is, like, you might be comfortable with your mods, or your mods might even be IRL friends or significant others. You have a different relationship, but still the chat doesn't know that, and they see how you're being treated. So always tell your chat, if there is a problem, if there's a situation, have a Discord channel, a mod Discord channel. Say, listen, talk to me through Discord, okay? When we're in chat, it's a unified front always, and I tell my mods, and I trust my mods because they very clearly understand what I expect from them. This is how you ban people. This is when you do commands. This is when you time people out. I'm very clear what I expect from them. So I tell them, I give them confidence in the fact that I'm like, listen, whatever call you make in my channel, I'm going to back you up 100%, even if I don't actually really believe or support that. We're going to talk about it on Discord later, you know what I mean? But at the same time, I want chat to understand that I do trust my mods. And I do trust my mods because they know exactly what I want. You see, it's like it's a circle, Now, if my mods didn't know exactly what I wanted and were kind of just all willy-nilly taking control of the channel, then yeah, I would not be able to give that trust into them. It's a working relationship. And there's been moments that, someone was banned, or sometimes my mods get triggered because they get super protective of me, and they'll ban someone or time someone out, or they'll snap at somebody, and I'm like, I back them up 100%. People message me people will message me later, and they're like, yo, so and so banned me because of this, and it was a stupid reason, and I'm like, at that moment that decision was made, and I stand by it. I'm sorry that happened, but that was a decision by my mod, and in that moment they felt it was right. And then I would talk to the mod behind the scenes, and we would feel it out, and I would say, maybe next time, maybe be a little bit easier, or you know what, you were absolutely right, 100%. Let me tell the other mods, like, this is what they should be looking for. So it's all about communication, and it's very personal. It is still very different for everybody, but if you take anything away from this super long video that I usually don't do after over 10 minutes, is you need to be a leader of a team, and it has to be a team, and the communication has to be on point. If it is not working, you need to talk to the person, and if it is still not working, you wish them well, but it just was not meant to be a moderation relationship. And that's fine. I've had to ask moderators to leave too. We're just not getting along. They're not as active as I would like them to be. My schedule is changing, their schedule is changing. You still welcome them as a viewer, you still welcome the support, but you want to take the stress off of them, because deep down, like, they are stressing out that they can't make your stream. So just be like, hey, I know you're probably stressed you can't make my stream. Let me help you out. You're still a part of the family, but I want to take that responsibility off of you. You can come in and chat, relax, no pressure. So that's another way to kind of, a lot of people, when they can't keep up the responsibility, you can kind of just be like, listen, I'm doing you a favor. You know what I mean? Like, in a way, like, I'm helping you out. I want you to hang out. But anyway, be a leader, have a team, communicate, okay? It's not always going to work out. You're going to experiment. You're going to get some great mods. You're going to get some not so great mods. You're going to learn right now, right away. When I meet someone for a while, I can tell whether or not they're going to be a great mod or great for the team. Some red flags to look out for. Don't look for somebody who is somebody that you give them an inch, they take a mile. Somebody that if they get a little kind of responsibility, that they get a huge ego and they walk around like they kind of own the place. That's not cool too. Somebody that's active, somebody that is positive, and somebody that wants to support you and see you grow. Because ideally, the thought behind it is, the more you grow, they get to be part of this exciting thing that is becoming a bigger thing, and they're along for the ride. They vicariously live through in your successes. They are there for you. They will over time become your family. My mod team is pretty much my family. I vent to them, I talk to them, we're very real with each other behind the scenes. When we're on stream, it's a very professional thing. I am their boss, they are my mods. We're a great team. We work together. They tease each other in a very respectful way. We do tease each other in a very respectful way. But that's the thing, is they set that kind of precedent of how they should be treating me to other viewers. So, guys, I know this is a lot that I'm throwing at you when it comes to mods, and I would love to help you personally with your channel when it's coming to picking mods. We can talk about some different people that you're looking at, maybe some different ideas that you're unsure of, you know, maybe you're even having a problem with the current mod. Please let me know. Reach out to me. I am always at my computer. You can email me at nextstepstreaming@gmail.com. You can schedule a phone call with me. We could chat it out over the phone or Discord on nextstepstreaming.com. And I'm always on Twitter right now at nextstepstream, where I'm always posting random little tidbits of information and things like that. So don't be afraid to reach out. And yes, you should have moderators in chat. It's not a scary thing. You're going to make mistakes, and you're going to make some great relationships too. So please don't be afraid, guys. And I'm here for you to kind of teach you, you know, what the best decisions are to make with that. So I wish you guys luck. Have a great night. Good luck with streaming, and keep working hard. I love you all. Bye.